And we are live. Is the music super loud? Probably. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit for my sake. How is everybody doing today? How has your days collectively been? I hope it's been good. I look like a bird? Thanks. I'll choose to take that as a compliment because I think birds are pretty darn neat, if I do say so myself. All right, that was a starting soon screen for those who don't know what starting soon screens are. All right, let's keep working on this gosh darn Magneton. I have been trying so hard to get this drawing done. For lack of a better phrase, just get it done. It's been how many streams now? I have no idea how many streams I've been working on this Magneton, but we are slowly but surely chipping away at the Pokedex. Hello, Frida, Laura, Daniel, Yasser, Jamie, Toby, and more. I keep needing to switch my bitrate settings. It keeps yelling at me. It says my stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate settings. We recommend that you use a stream rate of 6,800 kilobytes per second. I'm just going to copy that and remind myself in the mod chat because I am not going to remember to do that next time unless I put it on the to-do list. So I'm just going to type that and just go boom. There we go. All right, now I remember. Okay, back to the originally scheduled programming. 5 streams? Have you been counting, Daniel? You could be right. I believe that. Welcome to everybody joining in. We got 32 lovely concurrent viewers here today. Very nice to have you all here with me on this YouTube stream. So, lots of hellos in the chat. How people do that. So, I taught myself how to draw in Etch A Sketch when I was but a wee lass. I was around 4 years old, and I never stopped. Ever. This is what I do now. This is what I am. An artist of the Etch A Sketch. The long and the short of it is I started doing it when I was 4. I would visit my grandma on weekends. She would have let me watch TV as much as I wanted to, so I picked up the Etch A Sketch to pass the time, as well as some other activities that I ended up dropping. But Etch A Sketch stuck with me, and I am now 33 years old, and it's been my career for the last 8 years. So, there you go. This is a Pokemon. This is a Pokemon. It is Magneton. Woo! This isn't a request so much as it is a question about the logistics of a hypothetical drawing. How would I go about doing Swolax doing a Giga Chad face or pose? Interesting question. I could theoretically create something of that variety. It would probably be more than that of a traditional request because I'd have to do some finessing in the background. It's not something I could easily locate on Google, for example. But it is possible. It's something that I could certainly. Why do I have a flickering light here? What's going on here? Sorry, I'm diagnosing a flickering light. It's driving me bonkers in the background. It's possible. You could reach out to me on Discord if you want to discuss details, and I could definitely arrange for that on a future stream. That sounds pretty magical, to be honest. A Giga Chad pose Swolax. Definitely possible. Definitely a possibility for an Etch A Sketch drawing request. What have you stumbled upon? Quispy, you're here to check out another Pokemon. I see that you have... Don't know why my first thought was the Japanese name for the Pokemon on your profile pic. Sylveon, which I think is Nymphia in Japanese. Don't know why I know the name of only 3 of the 7 evolutions in Japanese. You believe in me? Thank you, Devil. The devil believes in me, everybody. It's an honor. Oh, I need to sign it before I forget. I always like to put my little Etch A Sketch signature. This one has been a long-term drawing that I've been working on for a while, so let me cough, because I got a cough. One moment. Pardon me, everybody. Let's take some water. This is your favorite Pokemon? Of all of the 1,025-ish Pokemon out there, this is your favorite? You are here during an auspicious occasion. This is the only time I've ever Etch A Sketched this Pokemon. And you happen to be here during the near completion of said Pokemon. That's pretty magical. It is an honor to have you here. I never leave enough vertical space here. I always have to kind of cheat this. There we go. I'm just adding my signature. And then I usually add a little bit of like a bubble around it. Like so. So it doesn't get lost in the sauce. That is some crazy coincidence. It's your level of autism. Now, I've never been diagnosed, but I do get a lot of allegations that I probably am on the spectrum. Probably. Probably. You surprised you know even one of the Japanese evolution names. So I know Nymphia. I know the unfortunate Japanese name for Umbreon is Blackie. That is the actual Japanese name. And then I know Vaporeon is Shawazu because I went to the Pokemon Center in Japan in 2016. And at the Pokemon Center, they give you a birthday gift if it's your birthday month, and I happen to be there on my birthday month. And the gift was basically a Burger King crown, except for it was Pokemon. And the Pokemon that were on the crown were evolutions, and I was asked to select my favorite evolution, and I didn't know the name for Vaporeon in Japanese, because Vaporeon's my favorite evolution. And so I was like, Mizu. And they said, oh, Shawazu. And that's Vaporeon's name in Japanese. Shawazu. Any tips for beginner Etch A Sketchers? Absolutely, Tugrit. I'll say Tugrit. You can check out my tutorial videos because I've actually made a whole playlist of free tutorial videos here on YouTube that are designed for beginner Etch A Sketchers in mind. So exclamation point tutorials if you'd like to check those out. I also have a video talking about which Etch A Sketch is a good first size that's in that playlist. I actually really encourage the size that I'm using right now. Ah, Daddy Caddy is back. I could do a 5-minute drawing for you of that. Why not? Roosters are very surprising creatures. You know, I used to live on a farm, and I like roosters, so... Why not, Daddy and a Caddy? That's a great suggestion. What kind of farm animals do you all like? I should be a hand model. Well, that just makes me think of the hand model in Zoolander. Round Chubby Pikachu or Fit Modern Pikachu? Oh, Chubby Chew is what's up. Chubby Chew. Chubby Chew for sure. I have a stained glass window design that I made of Chubby Chew as an illustration. Basically an homage to the greatest and OG best of all Chews is the Chubby Chew. Once I finish up this drawing, we're going to be drawing a lovely rooster next. No, he used the rooster emoji. I don't understand what you all are talking about. It's certainly a rooster. Yeah. I have Etch A Sketched Mimikyu in the past. So right now I am prioritizing the lovely paid requests and will evaluate if we get to a certain like goal. How about that? That's the way that I like to encourage all the freebie... How many likes are we at currently? For some reason my YouTube studio stats don't show the current like count, so I'd have to join my own stream. I'm going to try to do that in the side. There we go. We're at 12 likes? 12 likes? Okay, well, if we can get to... I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes? Welcome back, Gremlin Grapes. If we get to 30 likes by 4:45, how about that? I'll just set an alarm on my phone. 4:45 p.m. everybody, if we get to 30 likes. Then I will set up a poll for a free drawing that you all can vote for. Absolutely. So, okay. Thank you, Bluebird, for that lovely donation. So it is a minimum of 5 for the super chats, if you see the little sign right there. I sincerely appreciate that. If you can make up the difference, then I could absolutely draw you a 5-minute Bill Cipher. Absolutely. Would love to draw a Bill Cipher for you. So we're going to draw the rooster. And then, no worries, Bluebird. You can make up the difference. And I would be happy to draw that for you next. But I'm determined to finish this here Magneton. And then, Bluebird, thank you so much for that. Thank you, everybody. All right, well, we've got a nice queue coming up. So once I finish the shading here, we're gonna work on the rooster next. Let's talk about farm animals, everybody. Did you know that I grew up on a farm? I actually grew up on a farm. I was a farm girl, I guess. I had a weird farm. There was a sheep herding dog with no sheep. We had chickens. We had a rooster, Henry II. We had geese, like 6 or 8 geese, a bunch of geese, very mean creatures. And we had a peacock with some peahens. And that was all the animals that we had when I was living on the farm. Apparently before I was born or when I was super young, we had some goats and I think a pig. I don't remember that era of the farm, though. I am not doing free requests until I catch up with the paid requests. And the only way I'm doing the free requests is if we hit that like goal of 30 likes by 4:45 p.m. Eastern. So 15 minutes. We had a peacock. His name is Pete. Was Pete. Pete actually ran away. He escaped from his cage, and we lived on 2.5 acres of forestry, and we never found him. That was the fate of Pete. But we had Pete for a long time, and because of that, we always had peacock feathers, because peacocks molt. And we had so many peacock feathers that we would give away to people. We had a vase, like, full of them. And to this day, I could recognize a peacock call from a mile away. When I was in India in 2016... Yeah, it was 2016. I was in India. When I was in India in 2016, I heard a peacock from the distance, and I just instinctively went outside to look for them, and I found wild peacocks in India. It was so cool. The hawks eat everything around here. Yeah, I wonder if the peacock had to go up against a fox or something, you know? Henry II. Oh, just Henry. I see what you're doing with the hen. Yeah. All right. We've got I was first pinged. That's funny. There we go. Okay. I'm going to just do some final touch-up work here. You could really see the stylus inside the Etch A Sketch right now. And I'm just cleaning up the outline to make it nice and crisp. There we go. And almost done with it, just cleaning up the lightning. Just like so. Yeah. Very clean. And I'm just going to finish the outline here to make it nice and distinctively separate from the background, and then we'll start that first request. The hardest one I've ever Etch-A-Sketched. So I tend to point to my Mona Lisa. If you want to check that out, we found Waldo, ! Mona Lisa for more information. That will give you a really good indicator of some of my most difficult Etch-A-Sketch drawings. My recent Mona Lisa that I actually worked on partially on streams here on YouTube, that was a difficult one too. And I'm gonna keep drawing the lightning to really separate the Magneton from the background, and then we're gonna start up on that next one. So if you've all been curious about like what it looks like to start a drawing from scratch, that will be a fantastic opportunity because I'll draw the rooster next. Alright. Do I like seeing the stylus under the glass? Would I prefer it not be visible if I had the option? It's actually harder for me, Creeper Dragon. Great question. It's harder for me to see what's going on when I can see the stylus at the same time because it disorients me a little bit. So I prefer to not see the stylus and that's how it is when you just have a fresh Etch-A-Sketch with a blank screen. It's actually a lot harder because I can get a little confused when I see additional information, and I really have to focus on like the point of the stylus to make sure I'm not drifting in the wrong direction. There we go. Just like so. Almost done, everybody. These are the final touches that don't look like I'm doing a lot, but it's really kind of the chef's kiss bringing it all together. The sideways Mona Lisa, I think, was... it's tricky to say, Toby. Sometimes the Mona Lisa, there were aspects about the sideways Mona Lisa that were tougher than the Mona Lisa I recently did. So I am going to say yes, because drawing something sideways is inherently more difficult, in my experience, than drawing it right side up. Or, you know, the traditional, like, landscape orientation. All right. I think I'm finally going to call it. See how predominant that... There we go. And parking it right here. I have finally finished the gosh darn Magneton, everybody. What's up, berries? You got here in perfect timing. Anytime where you reflexively shook the Etch A Sketch, but I didn't mean to. Creeper Dragon, this happened today. And yes, this is Lemon Demon. You hear touch tone telephone. This happened literally today. It's crazy. I was trying to photograph this drawing for Solaris, and I totally knocked into it on accident. It wasn't a reflexive thing. It was just an accidental knocking it over. Totally flipped over. So this drawing that some of you might have witnessed me drawing in person, not in person, but on stream, totally erased it partially, and I'm really mad. I'm really mad that I erased it partially because I was trying to photograph it to have a record of it, right? So yours will be after the first one, Bluebird. So we're going to do the rooster next. So we're going to scooch this one aside. Finally adding it to my decks. Hi, Brandon. Nice to see you here. No, berries. It totally sucks. And I swear to God, that's when it happens. When I'm ready to photograph the drawing, I swear to God, the highest probability of me erasing a drawing is when I'm setting it up to photograph, because I'm like moving things around and holding my phone with one hand. Bluebird, thank you for gifting that membership to Winter Bells. Thank you so much for that. Very sweet of you. So I'm setting that aside, and let me grab another Etch A Sketch for the next request. We're gonna do... I need you all to vote first. Thanks, Bing. I appreciate that. And is there a way to lock this in? There sure is. Can someone share the permanent link so you can see the process for how I make my art permanent? We are going to put up a vote between this drawing and the bottom, poor shell-shocked Curious George, and the TARDIS. So we have... This TARDIS was drawn with, like, my ring... Well, my middle fingers, not my ring fingers. It was supposed to be the ring finger. So we're putting up a quick poll, everybody. This poll will last about a minute. And if you'd like a final say and which one gets erased, you can choose one of the super chat options. Typical drawing monkeys. It's the TARDIS. Aw. What did it do to you? TARDIS save! Brandon dropped the $5 to save the TARDIS, and thus nullifying the poll, which was currently 50-50. Wow. Well, we're putting this poor shell-shocked monkey out of his misery, and you can blame Michael for this one, okay? Michael is the reason why this monkey exists, because he made a very specific request. Erasing in 3, 2, 1, and... There we go. There's something magical about a crying monkey. Well, according to the boys, chimps don't cry, right? There's a bit of a throwback from season 3 of The Boys. I haven't seen The Boys in a while. Sell these with the actual Etch A Sketch like canvas. I actually do, Daddy and a Caddy, and thank you so much for that super chat. Let me set up the next drawing for the Black Rooster. How lovely is that? Alright, looking up a picture. Wow, I didn't know that roosters could actually be like entirely... We're learning together, everybody. You can actually find roosters that have like the full... I'm saving the image so you all can see the one that I'm selecting though. Alright. And let's add a picture. Opening up an image so you all can see the reference photo as I etch. There we go. And this is what I'm going to be working on. You don't get how Etch A Sketches work because they look insanely hard. They are difficult. It is a learnable skill, but I can understand why a lot of people are like incredibly intimidated by it, you know? It is a difficult skill to develop on Etch A Sketch, so it is something that I truly believe people can learn, though. So if you ever decide that you'd like to pick up Etch A Sketch and give it a go, highly recommend checking out some of my tutorial videos, ! Tutorials for more information. Have I started to paint on canvases? What would I draw first? Ooh, well, I have done paintings before. So we're going to put 5 minutes on the clock for this drawing. It's a 5-minute drawing, by the way. So here we go. A large black rooster. Drawing some of the details here. Our rooster was flightless. I think his wings were clipped. And our rooster, Henry II, had a very disturbing rooster call. It's like he was a broken rooster a little bit. Because he would rooster like, ee, ee. Could not send this message, so you did on Discord General. Thank you for letting me know, Narinjas, and thank you for being a member for 5 months. That is very awesome. Let's check out the Discord for a sec. Let's see what you said. You said... Message could not be sent. Please refrain from emoji spam. Oh, hope you all had a great Christmas and wish you a happy new year. You're too good of a gift to us. I'm sorry that my auto mod... banned you from sharing all the emojis, but thank you so much, Narinjas, for your sweet Christmas wishes. Alright, I should have paused that timer, but I might add a minute to it. At some point. Alright, where's the stylus? There we go. Thank you, Narinjas. What's up, Michael? We just put the poor monkey, the poor Curious George, his curiosity had finally come to an end. If someone were to request a character from a piece of media with both a live-action and animated version, which one would you do if it wasn't specified? If it wasn't specified, it would depend on my connection to both things. Like, if I was more familiar with the live action, I might choose the live action. If I was more familiar with the animated, I might choose the animated. Usually I let people choose, though. The tail is definitely, like, the most fun part of this rooster. And this rooster is ambling down a path. It's turning out pretty good so far. I'm gonna try to join my stream just so I have an idea of... It's 4:43. How many likes are we at? I'm joining my YouTube stream so I can see what's going on. There we go. We're at 32 likes. We did hit the goal! Oh, that's fantastic! I didn't know that we hit the like goal. Okay, so thank you to everybody who double tapped the screen. As thanks for it, after I finish this drawing, I would love to give you all the chance to suggest a free drawing that I Etch A Sketch today. So that will be after the drawing of Bill Cipher that I'll be doing. So, I will let you know when I'll take suggestions, but we will be putting them up to a poll. Alright, so we've got that, and now I'm going to do some shading, and it's going to lose a lot of the detail. And we're going to try to bring it back. So we're going to start with the shading here to make it a black rooster. Just like so. And you'll notice that a lot of the line work is kind of gone now. There we go. The queens never cry woman for the win. I know chimps don't cry. I don't know queens don't cry. Thank you, Preppy SpongeBob. Yeah, I do need to hydrate. That was the alarm to see if we hit that light goal. I'm gonna add a minute to the timer. Most likely because I definitely got distracted on a number of occasions checking the Discord while working on this. And I would like to add some final linear details, you know? There we go. Okay, so that's the shading. And the timer's gonna go off in just a moment. You think you're developing a problem? You've had 2 Italian beef sandwiches in 2 days. Hey, what are my favorite things to Etch A Sketch, Giovanni? Sorry I didn't see your comment before. So I'm gonna add 1 minute to the timer now. Some of my favorite things, I love drawing people, I love drawing meme culture, I love drawing Pokemon, I love drawing cartoons, I love, like, pop culturally related things, like, there's so many things that I love to draw on Etch A Sketch. You wanted to check before committing. For sure. You're posting it again in general this time. You wanted to check. Oh, okay. I'll check in a moment. Once I finish this drawing, I'll check in general. I really need a second computer monitor. I keep saying that, and it's true. Just bringing back some of those final details from earlier. When you shade, you lose some of those details from before, so this is kind of a nice way to bring it all back to the forefront. And there's some cool texture right here. Alright, there we go. That concludes the drawing of the giant black rooster. Let's take a moderately closer look at it. Pretty happy with it. I like Jet's pizza. That's pretty good. I feel like that was a Michigan thing. Does that image require double the size Etch A Sketch? This one here, because it's a giant one. We'll just pretend that there's a really small person next to him. Here, I'll draw... Where's the stylus? Here. We'll draw... To really demonstrate how large this rooster is, we'll draw a person being like... Ah! Freaking out, you know? He's freaking out. It's too big a rooster. When doing a large commission, were I to typically park the stylus in order... so I park the stylus in places that are conspicuous for me in order to not lose it. Or places where, if I were to try to find where I am, it doesn't do crazy damage. I never park the stylus in a very important zone where the stakes are high. You meant the Discord one for $20, 10 gifted. Let's take a look. Alright, let's see what you said. In Etch A Sketch art? Nope. In general? Oh, this is what you're interested in. Yes! Yes. Oh, that's a cool picture. Yeah, I could certainly draw that for you. So that one would be... That one would be, like, because it's 2 subjects, yeah, it would be $20, yes, for 2 subjects. And that one I could do on this size Etch A Sketch, no problem. It fits the aspect ratio well. Alright. Colonel Sanders is final boss. Let me grab another Etch A Sketch for the Bill Cipher. So if you wanted to do, like, for example, I'm gonna hide this for a sec. If you wanted to do a 10-minute drawing, but it's like both of them, I would say $20 is for like, oh, Narinja's just gifted 10 memberships! Oh, thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. Well, I would be certainly happy to draw it for you since you just gifted 10 subs. Thank you so much. That is very, very kind of you. Wow. So many people getting subs right now. That's the most gifted subs I think I've ever seen dropped at once on a YouTube stream of mine. So make sure that you are capable to receive a gifted sub, ! Gift, to learn how to receive gifted subscriptions in the future. Wow. That was very kind of you. Well, I would love to do your request. I'm going to do Bill Cipher next, since it was Bluebird's request next. So let's grab an Etch A Sketch for that. We are going to vote between this Etch A Sketch and the Princess Bubblegum Etch A Sketch as a scientist for which one to erase. So just wanted to get that image for the end of the year. Oh, so fun. Would love to draw that one next. So we're going to start the poll in just a moment. And we are starting it now. Vote yes for erase the top, no for erase the bottom. Toby screaming no. Erase the bottom drawing, no. You want to ask a 4K screen person to screenshot it, send it on your Discord. Your Nokia Note 5 9 is 1440p. So what I can do afterwards, Ninjas, is take a picture of it. I'm sure that would be very useful for you. I can try and take a picture of it. And if you want to order a print of it, I do sell prints. Feel free to reach out to me on Discord, Ninjas, for pricing if you're interested in getting a print made of it. But I can send you, I can definitely, if anything, take a picture. I don't always take pictures because I forget. Save my princess! Toby dropping the $5 super! And Toby aligns with the people on this one. Toby just saved the drawing, so we are not going to be... Oh, actually, no! Toby was going against the grain, so we're going to be erasing the nativity. I can do Bill Cipher. Thank you, Bluebird, for that additional super chat. Okay, let's say goodbye to the nativity. I guess I'll snap a photo of it before I erase it because it was a long-term drawing I did. 1 second. I'm going to take a picture of the nativity and then I'm going to say goodbye to it. All right. Remember, if you wanted to save Jesus, a super chat could have done it single-handedly. There we go. I got some pictures of it. Erasing in 3, 2, 1. You're about to super chat. Yeah, saving both would have been the $20 super chat. There we go. We now have a fresh blank canvas for the next request, which is Bill Cipher. I have a hair in my mouth. Let's remove that. Tech Level got a membership! What's up? A lot of people were about to super chat for that one. That was a contentious one, apparently. Goodbye, Catholicism. Just the concept of Catholicism was single-handedly erased. Suddenly, Notre Dame is no longer there. Okay, let's take a look at Bill Cipher. Lots of images to choose from. I will do... Oh, this one's fun. I've never drawn this image before. I've drawn Bill Cipher in the past, so I'm going to try to select a new image. We're going to start right here, and we've got 5 minutes on the clock for this one. Baby Jesus giving me nightmares. Alright. Let's start with Bill Cipher. 5 minutes. Okay. What's everyone's favorite cartoon? I've actually never seen Gravity Falls. I've drawn a number of characters from Gravity Falls over the years, but I've never actually watched Gravity Falls. I think it's because I didn't have cable anymore by the time the show came out, and then I don't know if I ever had, like, the streaming service where it's on. I assume it's Disney+. Well, I did have Disney Plus for a while, but I don't normally start new shows. Not alone, at least, and I don't think I could convince Kyle to watch this. Total Drama Island? Samurai Jack. That's what I need to rewatch. I really need to rewatch Samurai Jack. It's been a long time. He donated... Oh. Yeah, I see what you're saying there. Honestly, I'm just gonna leave it be for that. I know what you're saying, Daniel. I'll see if Bluebird brings it up. Okay. It is Bill Cipher. No, I know what you're talking about, Saya Raid. That's really funny. I am not, but I love that video. Yeah, what shape does the triangle go into? The triangle hole. The triangle hole. You have the whole thing on DVD? Oh, that's sick. That's worth a watch party for. Kyle and I just finished watching the first 3 seasons of The IT Crowd, and unfortunately, I don't have the DVD set for season 4. Another gifted membership from Narinjas. Oh, this community is feeling the love. Does anybody know if they can tell how many members our community has now? Because we might be able to add another emoji now. We might have hit the next threshold for emojis, which is incredibly exciting. All right, we've got 2 minutes and 46 seconds left on the timer. Bill Cipher as the Pink Floyd cover. Do I have a double-size Etch A Sketch for Da-Da-Dan, Anime of the Year, Before the Year? I think it deserves it. Oh, the one more gifted as incentive. So I don't like using the big Etch A Sketches for my streams because I don't have a setup for it. Like, my camera and my, like, I need, here. The big Etch A Sketch won't fit on this. This is where I, like, it won't fit here. So I could do a stream down the line where it's just dedicated to the big Etch A Sketch, but the big Etch A Sketch has to, like, it is Yoshi's Island music, yes. The big Etch A Sketch has to, it has to be done on a separate stream because it, like, I can't recalibrate my table for this stream specifically. I could do it like my next request stream, which I think will be either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Just double size instead of 4x3. Let me think for a moment what you mean by that. Do you mean make the stream bigger? You thought the whole table was blue? This whole time I've led you all to believe. I just showed you a whole new universe just now. That's why I use pillows, because we're actually working on an elevated surface. You love my hair, thanks! I let it air dry and then I fixed the bangs because I had hat hair from yesterday. I wear this red hat sometimes and I think it's too tight on my head and it gives me a little bit of a headache. Oh, my chat just whited out for some reason. I'm going to need to diagnose that. Can I pause this? Nope, I can't. 1 second. My chat just totally blipped out. Did my chat blip out on my phone? Nope. 1 moment. It's like an AI edited meme. We meet again, don't know where, don't know when. I have to relaunch this. 1 moment, everybody. I just lost my chat on my computer. There it is. There we are. Okay. All right, all is right with the world. Okay, we got 1 minute left on this drawing. Okay. Had to diagnose that. Well, thank you, Bluebird, for your amazing support. Okay. And I don't think I'm gonna draw the little brick bits because the Etch A Sketch has really thick lines, so I'm just gonna draw the bow tie. There we go. Look at Spiff! Look at Spiff, Bill. There we go. And there's your Bill Cipher. Hey! Why am I making Bill? He's evil? Because I got paid to make Bill. Sorry, you're daydreaming. Etch A Sketch is only 4x3 format. So, oh, I see what you mean. Well, this isn't a 4x3 format. Like, this screen aspect ratio is closer to 16:9. What you might be thinking about... Let me see. 1 moment. I thought I had one sitting here, but I don't. 1 moment. What I think you might be thinking of is like different size Etch A Sketches have different aspect ratios. So I'm gonna zoom out to show you for a moment. We've got this one here, and this is the old pocket Etch A Sketch. And you're gonna notice this is closer to 4:3, the aspect ratio of the screen. And the screen is just a little bit bigger, right? So I could do it on this size, if you're interested. Not sure if you'd rather I do it on this size. I could do it. It's going to be a little bit, like, zoomed out, but I wouldn't use this Etch A Sketch specifically, because this one's broken. The Etch A Sketch is, like, really struggling. I don't know what's wrong with it. So I can't use this one, because this one's broke. Yeah, I can't. The vertical's not vertically. I have an Etch A Sketch Funko Pop, actually. Alright. Well, I was going to have you all vote for a drawing, so let's have you all vote for a drawing in a moment while I diagnose a couple things. So, looks a little like... I don't know what Badgie is. So this Etch A Sketch is broken. What exists? Different colored Etch A Sketches? Yeah, I've got a bunch of sparkle Etch A Sketches. Alright. I need you all to leave suggestions now for what I will be drawing next. So, what to etch next? Alright. I'm reading some of your comments. And all right, everybody, I've set up the poll. You have the opportunity to vote now. I'm going to leave that vote up for a little bit. You're watching that Christmas movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. There's a parade stream. I just learned about that. Jingle All the Way. I've never seen the movie, but my friend sent me a picture of that scene in the movie, and it's got the Etch A Sketch with sunglasses. In fact, I have it on my computer because I have an Etch A Sketch folder of just like random Etch A Sketch related. If I do Jingle All the Way, I think I could jingle. Yeah, this is the... Oh, it didn't have sunglasses. I'll show you guys the picture that my sister's talking about, because I was like, what is going on? This right here. That. That's what my friend sent me, is this Etch A Sketch right here. And I haven't seen the movie yet, but, like, that right there is a vibe. It's so freaking cool. Alright. Keep those votes rolling, everybody. While you get those votes rolling, I will grab... That's the one. Yeah, I just learned about it earlier this year, because I've never seen the movie before. Okay. Yeah, I had no clue, Alora. May I ask with your request, name Dan after the animator is in the drawing line. Sorry for the bother. To Narinjas, what I'll do for you is we can discuss on Discord a little back and forth about exactly what you want, and then we'll have it like ready to go before I start the stream. So that way, like when the stream starts rolling, like all the details are figured out. So we can do a little back and forth and like off topic or something. So get those votes rolling in. I am going to grab, it seems like people are voting for the Funko Pop Etch A Sketch, so let me go find that. Just a moment. You know, I don't know where it is, to be honest. I was gonna pull out the actual Funko Pop. Etch A Sketch, but I don't know where it is. Going to sleep, when's the next stream? I don't know exactly when, because this is a weird, wonky week for me, Narinjas, but I can, when I see you on stream, that's basically when I can do it. Like, I can queue you up next, based on whoever's in the queue. I'll have a stream schedule the following week, but this week's kind of funky. So, I'm hoping to do another one tomorrow, and I don't think it'll be a guess-a-thon. So, we'll see. Alright. let's end that poll, and it looks like it's gonna be that Funko Pop Etch A Sketch. Get those final votes in, everybody. I'm gonna look up Funko Pop Etch A Sketch in the meantime. Okay, Funko Pop. Cause I have one, but you gotta understand that my a lot of my stuff is still packed up. I haven't really put much display stuff in my office. But that's okay. I can pull up the picture of the Funko Pop Etch A Sketch, no problem. Okay. I'm saving the image to my computer. And it's trying to save as a frickin' WebP, the format nobody likes. Okay. We're ending the poll, right? Meow. And here you all are. And this is what I'll be Etch-A-Sketching. A little Funko Pop Etch-A-Sketch. That's cute. Gotta go. Thanks for tuning in, Elizabeth the Witch. Love you too. Okay. I've got the reference photo. I've got the information. And let's make it happen. First, we need to do another poll, everybody. Well, if Daddy and a Caddy is still with us, then this is the poll of all polls for him. It's going to be between the large black rooster and the giant, girthy, pulsating, arguably throbbing, I guess, hot dog! And the giant hot dog! So you all get to vote right now for which one gets erased by voting yes or no. This poll will last only 30 seconds, so get those votes in quickly. Not even the Funko Etch-A-Sketch could do circles, yeah. The area I'm at is why you asked for the image sent over on Discord and it buffered for 2 minutes because you moved rooms and Wi-Fi changed extensions. No! It's really hard to coordinate detailed commissions during live streams because I'm actively trying to maintain an audience that doesn't want to leave. And if I do too much coordinating, then it means that I can't, looks like we are erasing the top drawing of the hot dog man. Erasing in 3, 2, 1, and they are gone. The hot dog is no longer with us. Hamburger Master Race. You asked when is the next stream, but did not get it because the 2-minute skip buffer. Oh, so I don't have one on the schedule, but I'm thinking tomorrow in the afternoon. It's easier to ask those questions on Discord though, because when I'm streaming, yeah, it's tricky. I do apologize. All right, let's draw the Funko Pop Etch A Sketch. I'm pretty good this evening. How are you, Abdul? This Etch A Sketch is bad quality. I don't know if I have one in better quality on my desk. This one's better quality. I'll use this one. You're gonna get banned. I'm putting you in timeout. You're getting a 5-minute timeout. You can't be obnoxious like that, or you get put in timeout. Like, I've established a lot of rules this stream, and I very, very clearly gave everybody the opportunity to vote for the free drawing, and that didn't win. So, when you spam it 5 times in a row, you get put in timeout. Like, if you want to act like children, I'll treat you like children and put you in timeout. That hot dog was your favorite? I'm glad it lives on forever in Princess Etch infamy, in the, video that I made about it. Alright, so we're doing the Etch A Sketch Funko Pop. Okay, we are gonna do circles for the eyes for now. Is it a little high? It is a little high. I'm gonna start right here. You need a new favorite? Stick around. There we go. A rare restart. That was early on. And this is the free drawing you all voted for. As a reminder, if you would like to guarantee your requests in the future, you can always do so by sending a super chat at a $5 minimum. I made this wider than it should be. I can already tell this is going to be a wide Funko. That's okay. They did a good job with the Etch A Sketch Funko. A number of people have asked recently, I think it was 2 people who said that they were interested in getting a signed Funko from me. That can be arranged. I just need to acquire more Etch A Sketch Funko Pops. I might need to look into getting them locally. I have one extra that I could sign and mail at this time, and it would be for $30 shipped, probably. Maybe, it depends where I ship it. Yeah, I made this Funko too wide. I'm restarting again. I'm not happy. I don't want to start that. Toby's one of them. Yeah. I mean, I could send that first one. It's between 30 and 25 shipped. I gotta do the logistics to figure out. One moment. I could probably make it 25 shipped, potentially. I don't know. Can you send me yours and then pay for me to send it back? You could do that. That's extra shipping. It might be easier for me to locate one locally, but if you're fine with that, then that works for me. I could just, you know, essentially the cost of shipping plus like $5. There we go. That's a lot better already. It's actually, I don't know why I'm struggling so hard with this Funko Pop, because this is too, like, it's not wide enough. Oh my gosh. I'm determined to do this Funko Pop. The double restart. This was like take 2. How am I need to start with one of the knobs. I don't take free requests that didn't win the poll. If they didn't win the poll, they don't make it on the poll again. So you can always send a super chat for me to do it. Okay. Who knew that a Funko Pop Etch A Sketch would be like the hard thing for me to draw? Okay. Is that already too wide? A little bit, maybe? There we go. Thank you, but no thank you? I mean, if you want me to do a free drawing for you, like, I do the polls. That's the whole point of the poll. This is what everybody voted they wanted. Alright, this feels better now. This feels a lot better now. How do you order a signed Funko Pop? Excellent question. So I don't have a formalized way to do it. I encourage you to join the Discord and express an interest, and I can reach out to you. I didn't think there would be a demand for signed Funko Pops, so I'm thrilled to hear that there is. Yeah, if you're interested, you could definitely just join the Discord and just mention it in the general chat, and I could reach out to you and coordinate the details. But yeah, I would say probably between 25 and 30 shipped within the US. I have to figure out what the price of the Funko is and everything, and I could get back with you all on that. If I get 5 people to order, then I could do 25 shipped. I think that logistically, because that means if I order them online, I could probably get them shipped to me for free. Yeah. Hope you have a great night. Thanks. You don't have Discord? You can reach out to me via DM on, you can email me. I think ! Email will pull out my email. Yeah, it doesn't have to be Discord. You can reach out to me via email. Or you can reach out to me via, like, Instagram. Anywhere where you could DM me. Yeah. It's not something I was ever planning to offer as a product, so this is kind of like a, if you seek it out, I can make it happen for you sort of thing. Whoa, Michael wants to drop a controversial opinion for Bran. I have Etch A Sketched a Rubik's Cube. In fact, I Etch A Sketched the official decal used on the Rubik's Cube edition Etch A Sketch for the 60th anniversary of Etch A Sketch back in 2020. So you could say I've Etch A Sketched a Rubik's Cube. I actually have a Rubik's Cube Etch A Sketch sticker available on Etsy if somebody wouldn't mind pinging the Etsy. Bam! That's what's up, Michael. That cake is legendary at Portillo's. I'm sorry for scaring everybody with my excitement, but Michael just dropped hard facts that the cake is truly, the cake is not a lie in Chicago. If you've ever been to Portillo's, you had the chocolate cake. So that's the thing, like, I've been kind of reticent about doing the cake shake because I feel like the cake is so heavenly. I don't want to, like, mess up a perfect Krabby Patty secret formula, you know? Cake shake is good, but this, get a small, it's rich. Yeah, I'll still try the cake shake just to knock it off my list, but I might share it with somebody, you know? You could buy the whole cake. Oh my god. That is a dangerous thing. That is a dangerous thing. I was wondering if he was going to say something about Italian beef. What's my Etsy? Excellent question. You actually have a link above that Nightbot shared. If you see the one that says, get your Princess Etch merch here. Am I that girl in the record books? Well, I'm in a Ripley's Believe It or Not book. So if you've read Ripley's Believe It or Not, the 2019 edition, I would be in that. If you want to know how it's made, YouTube Fluffy Portillo's Cake Shake. He has the best description. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, you're making me hungry, everybody. So the Ripley's book, it features my Etch A Sketch art, and it just talks about my career as an Etch A Sketch artist. There we go. And now we're adding the first hand. Cheesecake sucks. I don't like cheesecake. I don't like cheesecake. Blech. Toby and I are aligned. It's not a perfect replication of the hand on the right, but that's okay. Oh, I don't know if I want to sell them on Etsy because Etsy takes really big fees. They take like 10% of the cut. I'd have to sell them for a lot more. And it's kind of tricky to sell a prepackaged product that already exists on Etsy. Like, and then all I do is add a signature to it. Like, I don't want to get in hot water for that necessarily. What I'd like to do is open a web shop at some point. And on the web shop, I could offer signed variants of Etch A Sketches that I made the decals for, as well as signed Funko Pops. Red velvet with cheesecake frosting? I don't like cheesecake. I don't like it. The frosting is... Nope. I could do cream cheese frosting. Blueberry cheesecake milkshake goes crazy. How did I figure out I was so good at Etch A Sketch? Do I use any other artistic mediums? So I started drawing on Etch A Sketch when I was 4, and when I started, I was not good. I was probably more like the typical first-time Etch A Sketcher, but I just got really obsessed with the toy and inadvertently taught myself like how it worked, and that is sort of how I stumbled into the medium. But I do draw, I paint. I do all kinds of other art. And this is so cool because the actual Funko Pop face has connecting lines, so I'm going to follow them. If I had my own Princess Etch figure, that would be freaking amazing. I would love that so much. Awesome, Ortiz. Thank you. I appreciate you jumping through the hoops. If somebody could share the link to my Instagram, that would be great. If you do ! Instagram, it'll pull up my Instagram link for your convenience. If you like anything cheese related, I have my limits, and I feel like my tolerance for and my interest in dairy has definitely waned over the years. I used to feel like part of my life was like identified by my love for dairy products like milk. My brother and I would go through a gallon of milk a day when I lived with my mom. It was insanity. And we no longer I mean, I don't know how much milk my brother drinks anymore, but I certainly don't drink that much milk anymore. It could take me well over a week to get through a gallon more now. And we buy half gallons now because milk will go bad before the after the expiration if I don't finish it. Thanks, Heather, for subscribing and liking. Don't you still sell them? Yeah, I do sell Etch A Sketch art. Thank you for pinging the Instagram. You like cheesecake, but not the taste of milk. It weird. You don't have to type in all caps. Yeah. Yeah, that's a behavior I try to discourage on my streams because I think that people will see that and be discouraged from wanting to chat when they see people yelling in the chat. So you can type your thoughts. You don't need to scream them, though. That's a really good ping idea, Michael. Michael, can you or somebody add it to the to-do list, please? That's a brilliant ping to add. Thank you, mods, for being mods. There we go. I'm liking this little Funko Pop Etch A Sketch drawing I'm doing. It's fun to follow the actual illustration. There we go, and... It looks like he's got teeth, but I was just trying to follow the way that the actual Funko Pop etch looked. Well, this guy's cute. And I'm gonna just draw... Well, I guess there's like the up-down arrows. I'll draw that. And then I'll draw the left-right arrows over here. Did Jimmy Carter die today? Did that happen? Yeah, long life. Yeah, wow. Wow. What an era. What a... I wasn't alive during the Carter era, but... My mom's told me stories about the Carter era. Wow. 100 years old. Long life. And the Funko Etch is complete. That was a fun drawing. Thank you. It's on BBC. Wow. Thank you, Heather. I don't have any 3D modeling experience, but I know people who do. I mean, making a figurine is like a possibility, but like, I don't know. It's a lot of work, and I don't know if there's an audience to buy it. I think I could get 10 people to buy a figure, but I don't know if it's worth all the labor. I'm not sure. We'll see, though. Thank you, Gremlin. And thank you, everybody. I believe that means we are caught up on the requests and the commissions. I am going to go and eat either an early dinner or a late lunch, one of those two. So thank you, everybody, for your lovely support today. I'm going to say some final parting words. I hope you all had a lot of fun watching my stream today. I always enjoy the time that I get to spend with each and every one of you, so I appreciate the time that you've all chosen to spend with me. And you posted a request explanation in general and got timed out, so you hope I see it. Did you provide... So to Narinjas, are you using a lot of images in your explanation? Because my auto mod will, like, zap that. So try to share the words and then share the images, like, one at a time and give, like, a cooldown period. Yeah, I'm sorry. Our auto mod is really intense to try to mitigate any bad acting spammers, so I know it's kind of annoying for people who are trying to just, like, communicate with me. I honestly, easiest thing, potentially just emailing me. If you're struggling to communicate through the Discord to share the information, emailing might be the best way to do it. Many apologies again. All right, everybody, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, wherever you happen to be in the world. And as always, each and every one of you could be anywhere on the internet. It is the World Wide Web after all, and you've chosen to spend this time with me, which I never want to take for granted. We had a lot of fun drawings done today, and I finally finished that gosh darn Magneton. Let's take one final look at the Magneton before I sign out. I am going to show it on the main screen so you all can see how it turned out. I can finally cross this one off my list. Magneton is officially complete, and we love to see it. So you DM'd me, thank you, Mortiz. I'll take a look at that, and we can figure out and coordinate additional details from there. All right, everybody, and peace out.